Peace to the gods. What up, what up, what up? It's your homeboy B Watt, and you are now tuned in to another episode of Cancel B Watt. I want to thank each and every one of you for rocking with your boy today. Make sure you like this video and please subscribe to my channel. I would greatly appreciate it. And if you're really rocking with your boy, please do not hesitate to visit www.cancelbywatt.com and sign up with me there for more exclusive content. All right. In this video, I'm going to be sharing my thoughts against this. All right. In this video, I'm going to be sharing my thoughts about this new lawsuit against Sean Diddy Combs, in which the victim in this case is alleging that the baby oil, the 1,000 bottles of baby oil that was found in Diddy's mansion, was not just baby oil, but this baby oil was possibly, allegedly, supposedly, maybe laced with some other kind of chemicals, some other kind of drugs. All right. So we're going to react to this video of Nancy Gray in which she's speaking about it and go through a little bit of the lawsuit. Okay. So let's get into it.
Diddy doesn't have his private chef, so he's whining about it. So bottom line, Sean Combs is whining about being behind bars. He's blaming the feds. It's their fault the Cassie video was leaked, which it wasn't leaked by the federal agents. I suspect someone on the Cassie Ventura side may know how it got out. But blaming the victims is the single worst thing he's doing. When you find out what his trial strategy is going to be, that's it. The whole thing is it's the victim's fault. It was all consensual, and they were either hookers or hoes. That's the defense.
Mark Agnifilo claims he has interviewed multiple sex workers involved in Diddy's freak-offs, and the consensus is nothing ever seemed non-consensual. Agnifilo asserts the witnesses say no one was too drunk or too high to understand what they were doing. However, even in the case that victims did agree to participate, the state may argue Combs's exorbitant wealth and extreme power made victims feel like they had no choice but to comply.
They're essentially saying it's a lubricant for an orgy.
I guess. I don't know what you need 1,000. One bottle of baby oil goes a long way. I don't know what you need 1,000 for. I mean,
that boy sound like he
has a big
lying.
house he buys in bulk. You know, I think they have Costco's in every place where he has a home. I mean, have you sat in a parking lot of a Costco and see what people walk out of there with?
Not 1,000 bottles of baby oil.
I don't think
1,000
it was.
bottles of baby oil.
Let's just say it's a lot, okay?
How did Harvey Levin keep himself from laughing right there? That clip is from our friends at TMZ, and there's a class that they need to offer at law school. It's called Sit Down and Shut Up. Lawyers cannot shut up. They just can't. So why Agnifilo engaged with Levin, who is also a lawyer? Well, that was just stupid. Okay, there's really not a nice way to say it. But speaking of baby oil, which, by the way, Agnifilo, the allegation it was used as a lubricant at the freak-offs, a euphemistic term, according to prosecutors, for sessions. All right, let's bring it all home here. We can snicker all we want to at Diddy whining behind bars or Agnifilo sticking his foot in his mouth. But what we're talking about are new and recent charges that Combs and or his staff laced the baby oil with the date drug. These are not my words. These are words coming straight out of a legal document in a civil complaint, one of 6 new complaints filed in the last 48 hours, claiming Combs, quote, particularly fancied, end quote, Rohypnol, the date drug, gamma hydroxybutyrate, and would then, quote, commit heinous non-consensual acts of sex, violence, and it claims that Combs would, quote, secretly spike alcoholic beverages like champagne or lemon drop cocktails with GHB. It goes on and on and on. Now, we've all heard of drinks being laced with GHB, the date drug. But have you ever heard of a bodily lubricant or lotion being laced with GHB, Rohypnol? I want to go straight out to Dr. Bethany Marshall. You know what? We had a good time making crying sounds, or I did. But now I want to talk about what this means. Now, the concept of lacing a body lotion with GHB, that's going to be new to a lot of people. And you say, how does that work? Is that like rubbing a baby aspirin on your arm and expecting your headache to go away? Wait. Think about cannabis oil, all right? Oil infused with the main ingredient of pot. And by all accounts, it works. It's even medicinally prescribed. All those doctors can't be wrong, Dr. Bethany. What do you make of this legal allegation that has emerged in the last 48 hours?
So this is pretty crazy. We have a victim who's basically saying that Sean Combs allegedly, supposedly, is using this drug, GHB, in his drinks at the parties. And he's also putting this in the baby oil. And this is causing people to essentially lose their consciousness. You know what I'm saying? It sounds like some get out shit, you know what I mean? To where like you in your body, but you can't move. Dude say he can't fight back. And he just got sodomized and sexually assaulted by multiple men. Man, that's tough. But like I said in my other video, I wouldn't be surprised at all. Combs particularly fancied the use of the popular date-R-ing drug to commit heinous, non-consensual acts of SV and R against countless victims. The lawsuit includes allegations against the Bad Boy for Life rapper of dosing victims in lotions or similar body oils, claiming these lubricants were laced with GHB so the drug would be absorbed through the victim's skin and make it easier to take advantage of, exploit, or assault them. The lawsuit includes allegations against the Bad Boy for Life rapper of dousing. The lawsuit includes allegations against the Bad Boy for Life rapper of dousing victims in lotions or similar baby oils, claiming these lubricants were laced with GHB so the drug will be absorbed through the victim's skin and make it easier to take advantage of, exploit, and assault him or her. The lawsuit also included a photo of an exemplary container. The lawsuit also included a photo of an exemplary container used by Combs and or his agents / employees to insert GHB into alcoholic drinks. Yikes. Federal agents found over 1,000 bottles of baby oil during the March raids on Combs' Los Angeles and Miami homes. The lawsuit claims GHB could also be found in beverages at Combs hosted events. Combs often would secretly use the drug in an alcoholic beverage served at his parties, typically in a seemingly innocent glass of champagne or a quote-unquote lemon drop. Partygoers were forced to consume the alcoholic beverages containing GHB either prior to entering or while at Combs' party. Doe claimed he had one drink at a Combs party in 2021. He allegedly became disoriented and the room started spinning. In a state of confusion, he attempted to remove himself from the situation, seeking a safe place. In a state of confusion, he attempted to remove himself from the situation, seeking a safe space. As the plaintiff tried to leave, a male voice told him to hold on, and he promised to help him. The complaint continues. The next thing the plaintiff remembers is being in a bedroom. Despite being vaguely aware of his surroundings, he could not move, speak, or fight back. Plaintiff was paralyzed, feeling as if he was trapped in his own body. Multiple men began to sexually assault him through sodomy and other forced acts. He distinctly recalls seeing Combs above him, naked, at one point during the assault. During this time, plaintiff was sodomized by at least 3 men. That's tough. Combs was arrested and charged on September 16 in a 3-count indictment with racketeering, conspiracy, sex trafficking, transportation to engage in prostitute, and he has pleaded not guilty. Combs is being held in a special housing unit removed from the general population at the notoriously rough Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn. He has been denied bail on 3 different occasions. His trial date is set for May 5th, 2025. All right, so that's roughly, I guess, about 6 or 7 months away from now. So he'll have to sit tight for that. So I imagine that trial is probably going to take a couple of months. So I would imagine that Puff is probably going to be in jail at the bare minimum a year. And once again, they already got him with the assault rifles with the serial number shaved off, which is going to incur him a penalty of at least probably 4 or 5 years for that. I don't know how long, but he's going to do time for that, right? And we'll see what happens ultimately with the sex trafficking allegations which have been made against him also. But yeah, thank you for rocking with your boy. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you like this video and subscribe to my channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Do not hesitate to visit www.cancelby.com and sign up with me there for more exclusive content. And as always, listen, like, and subscribe, and tune in again to another episode of Cancel BY.